Hey guys, it's DDD. I'm back with now, I guess you can say, well, I'm saying I guess, but no, it's episode 6 of my podcast. Um, and I'm here this morning again. This is kind of like, I mean, I don't know if you want to say an impromptu podcast and maybe I'll have to make 2 parts to this. I don't know, because I don't even know if I'll have enough time to get into everything the way that I want to. And sometimes I don't like having to feel like I have to rush my thoughts. So we'll just see. I really don't want to waste too much time. But basically, the first thing I do actually kind of want to address is the one commenter. I'm not even going to, I think, flatter him by giving him I don't know, even highlighting his name, but whoever, if anybody else happens to listen to these videos and they get curious and nosy, because I know how that is too. He won't be hard to find. He made his presence, pretty, I think, well known by commenting on 3 different videos of mine, just to basically be negative or try to go out of his way to disagree with me, just because it's I just want to say this. I already knew going into the podcast world that, I was going to have to deal with things like trolls. And I don't even want to necessarily call the people trolls, but the reason why I would call him a troll is because anytime you're purposely going out of your way to disagree with me, right? And you're not even, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not even trying to comprehend, or it's you're going out of your way to just misunderstand me. It's that's something that I feel really shouldn't have been entertained. But, sometimes you got to just let people know when it's your channel and it's your platform that basically you're not the one that's going to be played with. So each comment that he made, I replied to him, because the first time it was just okay, I was just focused on checking him, because I'm you're trying to make a point about something that I wasn't even making. You're coming from a perspective that doesn't even make sense. The second time it was just okay, I was replying to what he said there. By the third time, I was over it, and I was just oh, okay, clearly you're just going out of your way to troll my channel, just because it's really giving borderline you might be obsessed tease. So I'ma just, I said just enjoy the content, babes. I'm not, I don't even care to continue to go back and forth with you and argue with you, because who knows, maybe when I drop another podcast, he'll be back to listen and comment on that. So it's just okay. But anywho, enough time spent on that troll. I just basically wanted to bring that up to make the point, period, that if you think you're going to come on my channel, my platform, anything like that, and comment on my shit and, troll me or disrespect me just because you're mad or you're upset, you don't like something I had to say, it's number one, know that I will check you. But 2, it's at a certain point, go on about your life, because it's if we're going to be for real here, my platform is super, it's basically non-existent. Let's be for real. It's I don't even have 100 fucking subscribers. So it's for anybody I feel to be pressed by me or the things that I have to say, it's whole time you could just move on. You could click off the video, you could, just continue scrolling and go about your business, because it's maybe you can just be satisfied with the fact or the idea of knowing that my channel is, I said, non-existent. It's a very small channel. It's not it's in anyone's algorithm for real. I'm no real threat to anyone. It's not you have to worry about my voice or my message spreading all across YouTube land. It's relax on me. That's why I know when bitches do get offended about, things that I say in this space, it's given you must know that there's some truth to it, or you must be threatened or feel worried that the message could catch on or carry on, because it's why do you even feel the need to entertain me? And mind you, I'm a person who actively watches all types of channels, big, small, and I comment on whoever's channel I feel inspired to comment on. I don't care if they have a lot of subscribers, commenters or not, but it's if I don't agree with something that's said, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to just click off the video and keep pushing. Like, I'm not going to go out my way to comment on the video or try to argue with the content creator. Like, that's kind of like loser behavior in my opinion. But, I mean, whatever floats people's boat. But like I said, let's get into the topic for the day, because I didn't spend enough time on that. I just wanted to make the point since that had just recently happened. But what I actually want to talk about today, I guess this is going to be the part 2 to the discussion I was saying I would potentially bring back up about the issues that I have with women, biological women, when it comes to the gay community, and specifically gay men. I want to go back into that discussion, and there's a reason why I want to go back into that discussion, because like I said again, I know sometimes women, they get upset when this conversation comes up, and they'll, I just know how these things go, man. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, just the fact that I'm even posting a part 2 to this, from the outside, it's going to look like, oh, here we go. We have another flamboyant gay man yet again attacking women. And it's like, that's not the point of these videos. The point of these videos, podcasts, audios, whatever you want to call them, is to have our side of things, or our side of the story, our side of the issue, explained, expressed, and broken down. You understand what I'm saying? And it's to have an understanding ultimately. It's not about attacking women just to attack women for like the fun of it. So there was something that inspired this conversation to come up again. It's not like I just woke up today and decided, okay, I want to get into these women again. Like, no. Something inspired this conversation. So, I'm on Instagram. By the way, anyone who wants to follow me on Instagram, I guess I can just plug that since I'm talking about it. You can follow me on Instagram at Quirk. Literally the word Quirk. Quirk. All lowercase letters, by the way, because I think it can be case sensitive. But it's the word Quirk, and then it's _Prince, all spelled traditionally. And that's my Instagram for anyone who wants to peek and follow. Now, like I said, I'm on my Instagram. And, I follow different gossip sites, blog sites, whatever. One of them happens to be Baller Alert. So I see where, they post about Cardi B and her going off on a fan, I guess. Someone who went viral for basically mother shaming Cardi B. And saying that, I guess because of her recent controversy with the whole fat phobia thing, like basically he was implying that she was setting a bad example for her children, or I guess mainly her daughter, Culture, who I guess is of a certain age where she can, I guess comprehend, pick up on, and repeat certain behaviors that she sees her mother do. Now, I was completely on Cardi's side as far as what she had to say to defend herself, because I do think it is out of line, for a person to speak on someone's parenting, at least in such a direct way like that. If you're just expressing your opinion on parenting in general, or a specific parenting issue, that's different. That's more of a general approach, and it's like you can't tell somebody that they're not entitled to their opinion. But him attacking her directly and making it seem like she was setting a bad example for her daughter, I do think that was out of line and out of pocket. So I do want to preface it by saying that, like, I'm not here to debate whether or not that man was wrong for, attacking Cardi's motherhood. My issue became when I checked the comments. And, I understand that, sometimes it's just best not to read, like, social media comments, because, sometimes you just know when certain things are being posted and it involves certain groups of people, you can already expect, like, certain types of comments or backlash or what have you. And anytime I feel like, and I've mentioned this before too, anytime there's a situation, whether the man is right or wrong, right? And clock what I said, right or wrong. In most situations, I feel like where a gay man is dealing with a woman, it's like somehow the woman always becomes the victim and the man is always wrong. Like even in the recent situation where Doja Cat, she had recently made up with the fan who she basically fucking completely disrespected during that like Pride Festival or whatever. It's like she reunites with him, and you know, I guess they said that she was supposed to have apologized or they made up whatever. There was a video, but my whole thing is, I'm reading the comments for that video too, that post, and someone's saying, oh yeah, he was doing way too much, how he was all up on her. Let me explain something to you. Like, if she, and listen, I understand that some people aren't comfortable expressing that they're uncomfortable about things, but it's like, that's more of a self issue. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there are people who will let you know from the beginning, like, hey, like, you're doing a little too much. And to be honest with you, from what I saw, he really wasn't doing too fucking much. He wasn't. He was acting like a normal gay boy. Okay, and it don't even got anything to do with him being gay, because if it was two girls, it wouldn't have been a problem. Wouldn't have been, like, just because he was hugging her and shit like that. Like, she had multiple opportunities to reject how friendly he was being, okay? Like, she even put her fucking leg up on him in that video. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, y'all bitches be so fake. And I'm not going to be afraid to talk about it, because I'm getting to the point, to the breaking point with this whole situation when it comes to, like, you know, the gay men, the women and shit like that, because it's like, y'all, you know, it just always turns into a situation where y'all become disrespectful or y'all gaslight us and make it seem like, you know, we're the problems. So, like I said, I'm checking the comments for this post in regards to the Cardi situation. And I'm seeing that there's a comment where someone says, oh, this is coming from a man who wants to be a woman. So I see the comment and I'm automatically like, okay, let me reply to this bitch, because see, bitches like that, I feel like I kind of like to eat up for breakfast. And I'm going to continue the conversation, but it's a lot of noise going on right now in this area, and I'm about to stop at the bank. So I'm going to pause this for now, but when I come back out, we're going to pick up this conversation. Okay, so as I was saying, I replied to the comment, and I was like, okay, like, because in my mind, I'm like, first of all, what does you saying that gay men want to be women, like, what does that have to do with the post? What does that have to do with Cardi B addressing the man for disrespecting her as a mother? Like, how did this turn into, oh, well, this is coming from a man who wants to be a woman? It's like, what do you, like, that was completely, I feel, irrelevant to the bottom line, to the situation. It's like, I just feel like females almost take any an opportunity that they can to attack gay men, or be disrespectful and take like that low blow at our sexuality. And it's just like, it's super corny to me. So I replied, and I had basically said just that. Like, I was like, y'all women, like, y'all say this about every gay man. It's just like, this wasn't even a trans woman or a drag queen. Like, this was a regular, everyday gay man who was just wearing, like, heavy, I guess you could say chapstick, because it didn't really look like lip gloss, but maybe it was lip gloss. But either way, it's just like, this is a regular, average gay man, and it's just like, you're making it seem like he wants to be a woman just because you noticed that he was gay. It's just like, this is the type of shit with homophobia that I be talking about. Like, when I say the disrespect and the unnecessary low blows and shots that y'all take at our community just because y'all be mad. And then, so basically the conversation I want to have, we're going to continue on the second part to this podcast. So stay tuned for part 2.